Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today, and we are live on Facebook.
Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So join us if you're not there yet. Good morning to everybody in the comment section. What's up? Good morning to the Super James, and also saying hello to May Padilla. What's the title again of your watch list, Hazel? The one with Indira Varma. Obsession.
Yes.
Hello to Krister Tin, and Tin says, dahil nag-country accent kayo, try to watch Country Comfort. Very Sound of Music with country feels.
Oh.
Maxim the Winter says, parinig ng Japanese accent.
I don't know. Do I have a Japanese
I have no idea, but
I don't think I have a Japanese accent.
I'm sure it'll come out at some point.
Well, it's kind of pixelated.
Oh.
Hi to Mitch. Good morning. Also to May Padilla. Hello to Butter Baby. Alam na, but si Igor yung screensaver.
Bakit?
Kasi mahilig ka sa dark
Oo nga.
cats.
Tsaka iba talaga yung relationship
And
namin.
Igor is the only dark pet you have. Because all of them are...
Sabi nyo nga parang
may color
curated.
theme sila eh. Oo.
Para siyang almost curated.
What's up to Ronaldo Quino? Mayo says, di kayo nanonood ng Succession. Actually, I started it also last week. I've seen maybe a few episodes from season 1.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
But I just didn't talk about it because I want to catch up. Because I know that the most recent episode was such a pasabog for everybody. And yeah. Anyway, good morning to Rai. My friend Rai says, pareko naman kay Chico nung favorite IG cat ko. And then she sent a link.
Oh yes. Okay, send it to me.
Okay, I'll show it to Chico.
I will. For sure.
Oh, go look for it. Si Fat Panko Cat on
Okay,
IG.
okay.
So just type it. Fat Panko Cat.
Parang yung toy, 'di ba, yung Panko Pop.
Panko Pap.
Good
Have
morning.
you seen there's a lamp now? There's a lamp that I saw online.
What?
That you can actually put over your Panko Pap. And it lights it up.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
to highlight it, I guess.
Yeah.
Hi to Former Sanchez. And sa lakas ng volume ng radio, saying hi daw, sabi ng mga garbage collector dito sa amin. Alexandrite Street, Garden Villas 3, Santa Rosa, Laguna. Good morning to Ako Siam, also to ODH, who says, for watch list, I already started The Night Agent. Episode 1 pa lang kasi napakahaba ng isang ep, but I loved it already. Yes, you love it. I promise. I'm glad you're watching it, ODH. Hello to Jay. Good morning. And Jay survived 4 nights of graveyard training. Congrats. Rose says, recommending the platform on Netflix. Yeah, we did that for watch list a long time ago.
Long time ago.
And I think that's it for greets from the text line.
And from Twitter, saying hi to Simply Nedge, hi to Shivana. We fell in love with a black cat in the adoption center. Meet Anouk.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
My friend is locked in also. She's on Facebook Live. Hi to Anna.
Hello.
Dr.
Hi,
Anna Carino.
Anna.
Good morning. And bakit nananakot si Babe E-Will?
Ay, bakit?
Di bata yun. Starbucks bag kasi.
Ha?
Sabi niyo may bata daw sa likod ko.
Meron?
No, maybe the lady.
Mukha nga siyang, alam mo, napatalon din ako. I was like, ay, meron nga.
Can we tell?
Meron nga. Turn it on. Ayun no, parang merong,
Parang
pag yung medyo half covered yung
It's just a face. Can we
you
tell
see a
them,
face.
speaking of napatalon, oh, you guys haven't seen nothing. You should have seen us earlier.
Oh my God.
When we all jumped, we need like the CCTV
we
footage.
need the footage for that.
Oh, we gotta ask Seraph
so
for the
this
footage.
is what happened. There were all sorts of bugs crawling
Oh
and
my
trying to
God.
get a piece of the chocolate cake that Philip Chonglo sent to us. 3 EPs. So like they were trying to spray it with alcohol, trying to get rid of them. And I tried to use this box in the office to like push them away, and inadvertently opened the box. And when I opened the box, there were all sorts of
fluttering things
inside as well.
So
like,
akala namin,
we thought there were other EPs inside.
but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So that was strange. So okay.
Wait, let's say hi to a few people
Yeah.
on Twitter. Saying hi to Tony Stark, and Justin Sayana. Chupacabra is Sigbin in Cebuano, Filipino.
Oh, we have our own version? Oh,
Yeah.
I always thought it was like just a Mexican thing.
Hi to Juice Blank and Mayo. Toti Marie says, happiest birthday to my dearest sisterette, Maan Rodriguez.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hi to Maria Mercedes Bench. Good morning, guys. Second day of getting wet here in Bangkok. Because it's Songkran.
Songkran.
Daming mga hotties and cuties. And I believe that's it for greets. And another Filipino lingo that I learned yesterday. Did you know that meteorite in Tagalog
Is
Is what?
oh really?
What
oh,
is
but
it?
no, but it's actually very, very picturesque.
taing bituin?
Yeah, because it's like the stars pooped and it dropped onto the earth. Right? So like I kind of get it. I kind of get
Yes.
it.
Okay. Hi to Lai NY. Pwedeng pag-greet. It was my husband Serge's 37th birthday yesterday.
Happy
Mas matanda na
birthday!
siya kay Chico. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! And yeah, that's it for greets.
All right, so we've got our top 10 for today, courtesy of Artsy Fartsy Roxy. Advice that didn't work for me. Let's start off with Emo Fats.
Number 10. Number 10.
Kapag may katwiran, ipaglaban mo. Ayun, lalo akong pinagalitan ni mama at papa. Actually, that should be, kapag may katwiran, ipaglaban mo unless ang kalaban mo si mama or si papa.
Paano nga yung ano nun, yung sa TV? How did they used to do it?
Isn't it just like that? Like, kapag may katwiran,
May point.
may point ba? Ipaglaban mo. Father, son yun, di ba? Alam ko,
I
it's
think.
like a dad and a son who are both lawyers.
Basta
And
I
they're
remember
like,
may ganun yun.
May point. And coming from, let me see, Jammer Monica.
Number 9. Number 9.
The advice, pumunta ka ng US, dun ka na lang magtrabaho. Result, I was bullied by my coworker
Oh no.
and I decided to just go back to the Philippines. Yung ganong kalala,
No.
like to the point that you just went home.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
never
bad.
allow anyone to bully you.
that's tough.
Never.
Ang hirap din kasi if you're not at home. Yung parang wala kang support system. Parang ang hirap to go up against, kunyari like a bully who probably would have a lot of people there supporting them.
And there are a lot of there are a few.
Maraming rest back gets.
Yeah, and
Ang
the
hirap din.
racism is real over there.
It really is. From Fitz Villafuerte,
Number 8. Number 8.
save money for a rainy day. What worked for me more was saving money for specific goals like travel or a new gadget. And from RMT, very similarly, as a kid, laging sinasabi sa akin, save money for the future. But as an adult, honestly, hindi ko na ma-enjoy yung sweldo ko. Since naka-instill na sa akin mag-ipon, I would feel guilty whenever I buy the things that I like. Yung kapag hindi
Hindi need.
you end up like feeling guilty for spending for yourself.
Hindi rin naman good yun. Kasi
Ako,
you
I
have
don't
to
agree with
learn to enjoy your
Yes.
money too.
Half-half. Hindi rin ako agree dun sa self-love. I have to buy everything that I love just because I like it now. Maganda yung medyo tempered with a little bit of loving yourself and saving up for the future.
Yeah.
Coming from Queen of Deadma,
Number 7. Number 7.
sabi ng boss ko, gusto daw niya, open kami sa kanya. So, eto ako, tanga, sinabi ko lahat ng ayaw ko sa pag-handle niya sa amin. Hindi na niya ako kinakausap.
Oh boy, that's not good.
Pero I really hate that. I really hate when people in power, teachers, bosses, superiors, when they say that, kasi sa akin, if you're going to be very defensive, don't say it na.
Don't encourage
Diba?
them
Don't
na.
encourage them na.
If
Kasi
they're
ang
gonna get into
nangyayari,
trouble.
sasabihin mo, don't be scared. Kasi sa totoo lang kahit hindi naman superior, I've experienced that from like a friend. Yung sabi niya, I really prefer that you tell me everything kaysa yung hindi mo sasabihin yung totoo tapos malalaman ko later na. Like, I would be so much better if you just told me the truth. Pag naman sinabi mo yung truth, hindi ka nakakausapin.
That's not good.
Diba? So for me, it's like, well, then what was the whole point of that little exchange? Sana, if you know that you don't take very well to criticism, don't tell me na lang na
If you don't want to hear
if
it,
you don't want to hear
don't
it,
open that
yes.
door.
Open that door. Exactly.
Diba? Kasi like some people are just generally defensive, are generally parang they don't take very well to criticism. I'm okay with that. You'd still be my friend. But don't tell me na, you know what, I'd actually prefer that you tell me everything. Like, no filter. I can take it. Tapos magagalit kapag sinabi ko.
I've had a couple of friends.
O sige na, ilabas mo na lahat ng gusto mong sabihin sa amin.
Kasi ganito yan eh. Ang dami palang kinikim-kim na. Ang dami na palang
For sure, I think if
sama
we
ng
had
loob.
an open forum here, like in the morning rush, it would
Mm-mm.
probably be like Chico talking the entire time.
Where do we start? Who
Tapos
do I
may
start
tears.
with? Who do I start with? Hazel or
start with-
Markki?
Let's start with Rika.
Yung wala dito.
Hindi, yung isa pa yun. Pareho kami nun. Marami rin kinikim-kim yun.
Oo, baka siya mag-start.
The
Baka siya
Kim-Kimers.
Oo, the Kim-Kimers. Kaming Kim-Kimers, kayo yung Bardagulaners.
Ito naman si Rika. Let's start with Gino.
Ang layo ng mga ano eh. No? And then from Shivana,
Number 6. Number 6.
advice that didn't work for me, kung hindi ka masaya sa trabaho mo, look for another job. Tagal kong naghanap ng gusto ko to the point that I actually regretted leaving my previous job, realizing that it wasn't so bad after all. But at least it worked for the person who gave me that advice because she took the position that I left.
Oh no.
Kaya ka pala niya in-advise.
May ulterior motive.
Gusto ka niyang palitan. Yeah.
Tus.
That's tough.
Pinahama ka lang.
When you take advice from somebody who will actually reap the rewards of you taking their advice. Diba? Like, kunyari, at even hindi work, kunyari, jowa. Nako, breakan mo na yan jowa mo kasi ganyan-ganyan. Sama na ugali.
Abangers pala siya.
Nakita ko may kasamang ibang babae, bla 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 bla. Tapos nung nag-break kayo, nalaman mo na lang siya na yung girlfriend. Gets? Yung parang like, you weren't really giving me advice. You know, you were orchestrating.
You were trying to get in there.
this whole thing. And from Yvette Kiraz,
Number 5. Number 5.
they've always told me mag-eyeglasses ka para makita mo, but my ophthalmologist actually told me that it wouldn't work. I have lazy eyes on both peepers. So eto, legally blind and beautiful.
Oh wow.
Wow. I
can't
was
imagine.
almost legally blind, according to my doctor. Konti na lang. Because my grade went as high as 850 when I was younger. Now
How
it's
did you
down to
fix it?
650. Hindi, wala. Ano, ang eye talaga, like pag you have bad eyes, it fluctuates throughout your life. It went as low as 550 and then as high as 850. Tapos it goes between that. And every time magpapacheck ako, iba na naman.
You should get LASIK.
I know, right? I'm. You know what? I super want. So many people have told me, but there's just really so much fear.
How can you even
I'm just so
survive
scared.
850? I can
I was
barely
850.
see anything at 425.
Yeah.
You're 425 din, di ba?
Now I'm 650.
650.
That's
I'm 650
wild.
now. Pero gets like I have lived all my life like barely like without my contacts. Literally kailangan kong mga pa. Like literally like because I mean I see more or less.
Pero parang mga
Movement.
ano lang.
Wala na blur na lahat.
Yeah.
It's all blur.
Oh my gosh.
It's all blur.
Sandra Bullock should do a sequel. Legally Blind.
Yeah.
But si Sandra, baka si Reese Witherspoon.
Baka
Reese Witherspoon ba yun?
Tsaka blonde. Parang nagkagulo-gulo na
Miss
yung mga...
Congeniality pala si
Si Because Miel daw, 350. Sabi niya, hello mga kabulag.
Yeah.
I think when my grade went up to over, mga 250 ganyan, it was really bad already. And then it just kept getting worse.
Imagine me.
Oo.
Pero
Pero
ako
parang
weird.
ako bumaba. Kasi
Ako
nag
kasi up and down.
475 ako.
Up and
Yun.
down ako, up and
Nag
down.
475, 450 ako. And then it went down to 400, 425. And now I just wear 400 contacts.
Wow. Ako dalawa lang.
What do you mean?
Ikaw 400? Hindi, ang dami nun.
Buisit.
Kapiloso mo. Alam mo yun?
Hindi, kasi magkaiba yung grado ng contact sa salamin
Me
eh.
too.
Diba?
Yeah.
Because
No,
yung
it
contacts
it
is
should be.
lower
Oo.
because it's like directly on your eyeball versus your glasses na may space pa.
Meron ka kasing distance between the
Tsaka,
lens and the eyes.
yes. Tapos may astigmatism yung glasses.
Yes, me too,
So,
me too, me too.
yeah.
From Lock on Stratus,
Number 4. Number 4.
advice that didn't work for me, wag daw magpupuyat. Hindi yata applicable sa aming mga night shift yan. Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, as long as you try to at least catch up on sleep
During the day.
during the day, like yung sleep debt mo, kahit paano mabayaran mo siya. Or during the weekends, try to sleep ng regular hours.
That is true, although there will be people who will tell you that there's no such thing as bawi ng tulog. That if you miss that healing window, na kumbaga it's already it's part of your circadian rhythm.
Mm.
Kasi remember, when we evolved into our anatomies, wala pa namang mga graveyard shift. So, ang alam ng katawan, we're supposed to be asleep at night when the sun is out, and then we're supposed to be awake when the sun is up. So, when you're awake in the evening and asleep in the morning, hindi niya nasusunod yung repair that should be done. That's one it's not a fact. It's a school of thought.
But I think it's also highly applicable to people who aren't night owls. Because if your body is super used to that rhythm, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Na during the day ka mas tulog than at night. Then I guess your body already knows na parang, okay, this is
It's
the
the
longer
other way
sleep.
around.
Maybe,
Yeah,
right?
it's like jet lag. But, the
But
thing
for
is-
me, as long as you get enough sleep, parang that's the most important. Kasi
At least.
at least, diba? At least get enough hours in. Kasi kung kulang, I think that would be like definitely worse.
Yeah. No, but I mean during the weekend, if you change your sleeping cycle again, won't that be bad for you?
It'll mess it up again.
It'll
It's
mess
like
it up
jet
again.
lag.
So
I guess.
Well, I guess sleep at the same time during the weekend.
That's what happens to me though, like every week.
Kasi
Kasi
you
pag
suddenly
weekend,
go normal.
nagre-revenge ko eh.
Oo.
Revenge puyat. And sometimes, I end up like not sleeping all night Friday evening. Usually ako Friday evening until Drag Race at 10 a.m. Gising ako. I wait for it. And then,
Yeah.
pagtas ng Drag Race and Untuck, that's when I go to bed. Which is,
Kaya rin siguro
noon.
messed up. Yung sleeping mo.
Kaya
pattern
yun
mo.
lang naman yung sisisihin talaga kung bakit ako nagkakaroon ng problems waking up early during
I think
days.
ugali din.
Open forum pala! Ganon. Open
my
forum ba
God.
I
to?
think ugali din.
Oh.
I think ugali din.
Gali!
Meron ganun.
Sabi nung isa, FA's left the chat. Hindi kasi totoo nga, they have like super weird
worst.
patterns.
Oh,
Kasi
the
wala
worst.
silang
Kasi iba-iba.
regular
Minsan tanghali, minsan umaga, minsan gabi, minsan madaling araw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
So
really
what
tough.
happened when FA kept missing your sleeping cycles?
Hindi, ano yun nga. It's like people who have like graveyard shifts.
So paano
Messed
kayo
up talaga.
Paano kayo nag-huggy-wuggy?
Ay hindi, dati wala.
Walang huggy-wuggy?
Hello, paano maghahagi-wagi ko nasa ibang bansa?
Paano kung natutulog siya pero ikaw gising?
Hindi, pag ganon, meron. Like half huggy-wuggy.
Have you ever FaceTimed? Like,
Oh yeah, all the time.
no. Have you ever FaceTimed?
Yeah, all the time.
No, doing like stuff.
No!
I don't.
No!
Kasi di ba nami-miss mo? Kunyari,
Pag uwi na lang.
Pero for example, like, kung hindi ka makatulog, for example, would you FaceTime and be like, let's talk until we fall asleep?
I honestly, like, I really don't have a problem with sleeping.
Hala, ang dumi.
Like, basta akala ko ako. I thought you were talking to me.
We're just talking about
Well,
sleep.
you too.
Yeah. No, I can sleep. I can go to sleep like anytime. Like the moment my back hits the bed, I'm out. Yeah.
Mm.
Super no problem. Super no problem. I mean, it's one of the things I'm thankful for because nga siguro my sleeping pattern is so good that like the moment you put me to bed, I am asleep.
There's the airplane.
Not airplane though. No, I have to be horizontal. I can't sleep nang nakaupo. It's so difficult. Like when we were on our way out, di ba ano tayo, like 3 a.m. yung flight
Mm.
natin. Tapos when we were at NAIA, Terminal 3.
Mhm.
There was this part there where you could lie down on the beds. I was knocked out. When I woke up, like I didn't know where I was. It took me a couple of seconds to realize na parang like, oh, we're going to Bali. Yung wala ako sa sarili ko, I had to like add things up in my head. Ganun kalalim if I'm horizontal.
Ay, ano tong sinasabi ni ano na used to? So, dati may
Hey,
face.
stop! Ano ba?
Dati may
Stop!
ano?
I refuse to talk about this on Facebook Live. Grabe.
Hala! Bakit sumasagot si favorite rusher?
Hindi ako masandal tulog. Hindi ko nga kaya nung nakasandal. Dapat nakahiga. It has to be like it has to be reclining. Kaya nung my first and only taste of business class, I can't even, I don't know how I will fly like long hours again na coach.
Kasi nakatulog ka talaga.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even feel the flight. Like Maldives is like cumulative, parang 12 hours-ish. Parang like, I was like, what? We're here? Why are
Oh,
we here?
wow.
Oh
You were
my
knocked
gosh.
out.
Knocked out. Basta nakahiga. But then of course that was like only because it was part of my sweldo because I hosted for like an airlines. But I'm never going to pay business class
Ako kasi wala akong
unless I
pili.
get like really, really.
Wala kang,
Pili.
like anywhere.
Anywhere. Like, you saw me.
Actually, ako din eh. I used to be maarte, but like now,
Sa
siguro
pagtulog.
sa kulang ng antok, ay sa kulang ng tulog ko, like I can fall asleep
I cannot
anywhere.
even. I look at you both on the plane and I'm like,
Passed
ano
out.
itong mga buisit na to? Tulog na tulog.
Si Patcha kasi Kesa.
Nakakainis. Yung wala ka
Tulog
man
na
lang
tulog.
kadamay na puyat.
Alam mo kung ba't
and
ako
like,
nakatulog? Masama kasi loob ko eh, sa mga na-witness ko sa loob.
no, extra clingy lang
May
ako.
inggit kasi. Pag inggit ka, mapinggit pikit. Kaya tulog ako.
Kaya lang ako clingy kasi pag turbulence.
Okay.
Like, it's terrible. To the point of
No, I really
kahit
can't.
hindi sila magkatabi, like, nag-reach out si
Oh yeah.
Chico.
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
Hindi, alam niya kasi. It's legit. You know what was weird? I think last night?
Oh.
No, yesterday when I was in the condo. Kasi may work si Baby Whale. So I was alone in the condo. Tapos I took a nap. I rarely do, pero siguro I was really tired. I took a nap. Nung natulog ako, my last dilat, Aras was on the ledge and I was on the bed, right? So I fell asleep. Nag-continue yung dream ko from my last look. So dun sa before I closed my eyes, si Aras nasa ledge, ako nasa bed. Biglang nagde-dream ako na I was on a luxury ship.
Oh.
Like a cruise ship. Parang I was
Okay.
going somewhere. And Aras was still on a ledge but in the cabin of the boat.
Okay.
Tapos it was storming daw. Same as real life, wala si Baby Whale. Like mag-isa ako, I was traveling alone. Tapos because it was very stormy outside, nakikita ko daw from the porthole, grabe yung storm outside. Like thunder and lightning and the boat was pitching and yung merong biglang dive kasi ang laki-laki ng wave na it could capsize the boat any moment. And it had the same feel as turbulence on a plane.
Okay.
Ganon, yung it bleeds itself into my dreams.
Oh, wow.
The fear of like whatever it is I'm riding on.
Ganon katindi.
Merong ganon ako talaga na fear na magka-crash, lulubog, yung ganon, it's a fear of that more than anything.
Oh.
So, I don't know. And from Coco Hernandez,
Number 3.
a boss once told me, look at people who are worse off than you, so you feel better about yourself. But in my opinion, I'd rather look at people who are better off than me because it fuels me to do
reach those
better for
levels.
myself.
Whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you. Kasi yung isa parang it's more like, okay ka na where you are kasi titignan mo puro worse off than you. But at the same time, you're very grateful
Yeah.
Yung isa naman,
It gives you more ambition.
it gives you more ambition, but you're never satisfied with what you have because you're
Mhm.
always looking at people who are better. So maybe a little bit of both
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
ideal.
In moderation.
Yeah, it's I guess the same concept as watching TV.
Mm.
Sometimes we like watching things that are funny and
Mhm.
you know you don't
Very
have to
light.
think, very light. And then sometimes you like to watch things that are highly dramatic
Yeah.
and really
Heavy.
heavy. So it just depends on what you want to feel. Do you want to feel like you're smiling and laughing together with these people and putting yourself in higher,
Mm.
spirits, or do you want to watch things that you would watch and be like, "Oh my gosh, my life is in a better place than these people
Yeah.
that I'm
True,
watching."
true.
Diba?
And from Wildfire,
Number 2. Number 2.
wag daw ako magpapaaraw para hindi ako mangitim. Eh, bakit si Junjun? Never naman naaarawan pero ang itim. Ah,
Kasi si Junjun, ganun talaga yung skin niya. Yung
Ay,
kaibigan
oo
mo na
nga.
si Junjun.
oo, since si Jim Jun.
Korean.
Alam mo si Marky pag nagpapanik. Yung kaibigan mo si Jim Jun. Sino si Jim Jun?
Si Jim Jun Jill.
And
And the top entry, number 1. Number 1.
comes from 7070.
Sabadi says.
They say success fuels happiness, but I honestly believe it's the other way around. If you're happy, you have a bigger tendency to succeed.
Yeah.
Kasi parang gets yung parang
Mm.
like you have a very positive attitude.
You're in a good place eh.
You're in a good place, so you have better chances of excelling in whatever it is that you're doing. Because if
Yeah.
you went through life like super unhappy about everything in your life, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how that could, I mean, in a way it could inspire you to work harder, pero I don't know how effective it would be going through life na parang like with this dark cloud over your head.
Kasi you want it so much eh. It's
Yeah.
like yung Lucy Laduca Jan complex
Yeah.
in Drag Race.
Yes.
Yung you so badly
You're
want to
hungering
be
for
the
it so
winner.
much. And you never
Oo.
do.
And lalong napapahamak ka. Mm-mm.
Agree. So we've got our, we'll play a couple of songs in the RX booth, but we will stay on Facebook Live and we will do a mini taste test to celebrate with our Philip Fridays, Philip Chonglo, Padala.
And McCoy. Thank you, McCoy.
And
And
also to
Mark!
Mark, long time no hear, long time no see. Thank you very
Mark
much for the
Gonzalez,
donuts.
thank you so much. We're about to enjoy the donuts. And of course, we already enjoyed the Bangkok cookies, my
I
favorite.
know.
I'm so happy he brought some. Wait, pahabol birthday greeting.
Exactly. Happy birthday to the dashing Marvin Bainto from Rafi and Cell, TMR, and your very beautiful wife, Jen.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hope you're enjoying the
Happy
show.
birthday!
To you.
Tuloy mo.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, I think you should listen to Jason Mraz now. Here's You Might Like It on the Morning Rush with Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Last few minutes right here on Summer's Hottest, Monster RX93.1. Good morning.
Kasi, kaya ako na, kinukuting-ting ni Marky yung ano ko.
Ano?
Yung laptop. Nagsasalita ako tapos binubuting
Yung
yung
laptop.
laptop ko.
Oh, can you put me in?
Okay. You're not in yet. Are you in? You're not in yet!
How
Do you
dare
want me
you.
to leave the room? Do you need the room to yourself?
Look! Wala pa! How can I click on you? There's nothing. Go in and then I'll click you in.
Bebo.
Hindi nga! Sa StreamYard! O,
Babe,
ayan!
Iwelo.
O, ayan, pinasok ko na. Oh.
Thanks for letting me in.
Ay, okay.
That
Oh, yan
was
na.
easy,
Taste test.
wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Test,
Thanks for the
test,
taste
test, 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 test. So what do
Okay.
we taste first?
I'll
Yung
do
kay
the donut.
Mark o yung kay
Kasi
Philip?
kanina pa natin na-taste yung kay Philip eh.
Oh,
Let's
sige.
start with the donut.
Kay
Okay.
Mark muna.
So this donut is
From Molly's.
from Molly's Donuts and Brunch, fluffy and handcrafted.
Mm.
This is the bacon donut. There's 6 different flavors here, but the one we're gonna try is the bacon one.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like it.
I
It's
never thought
smoky.
bacon would go with donuts, but they do.
They do. You know what? I buy glazed donuts and then I fry bacon and I eat them
Mm.
together. Para ka na ring
It's so good.
Parang
It's so
The
smoky.
donut itself is like smoky. The bacon flavor is like all over the donut.
No. Para siyang
Mm.
you know the combination
Yum.
of when you're having pancakes and then with donuts.
Yeah.
Sweet
Or
but
bacon.
And
salty.
bacon. And
Bacon and
Yeah,
pancake.
very that.
Medyo ganon.
Mm.
Sarap.
I picked the right flavor to taste test. It's really
Oh,
good.
God. And then with my tea. Very
Mm.
British of me.
it's so good. It's like smoky whiskey.
Yeah.
So good.
Sarap.
Mm.
Time for some cake. Cake.
Diyan sa
Cake
inay
candy,
naman eh.
Cake.
Yeah.
Cake.
Gusto ba daw natin sarsyadong sardinas filled donuts?
Ay, parang interesting.
Parang
So which one are we
know.
gonna try first? The 2 different cakes. I got both.
Oh, I only got one, the chocolate. You can go na. The other one naman is Big Al's. Padala ni ni birthday boy, Philip Chonglo.
So may mga cookies, cake.
There's the chocolate cake that is good.
It's so good.
There's the classic chocolate. Which one is it? The classic or the caramel?
Caramel.
The caramel.
No, the thing is, we tried it a while ago, but
Yeah.
it was still kind of frozen.
Diba sabi ko
So
sa'yo,
it's
it's
like,
better.
It's okay.
Yes.
I've had better. But then now trying it now that it's not as frozen, oh my gosh, napakasarap.
Diba?
Let's finish this caramel one before moving on.
Ang sarap ng caramel, I swear. Oh, but the chocolate, the classic chocolate is...
Mm.
Oh.
And perfect with
Mm.
coffee.
Mm.
Oh, kasi nag-tea ka eh.
Kasi by the time you said you'd make again, na-steep ko na yung tea. But I'll get. I'm almost done.
Okay. So,
Ay, sabi ni Tin, talagang ginawa nyo ng apelido ni Doc Philip yung Fridays eh. Yes. I'm sorry.
Philip
Alam mo yung,
Fridays.
I can imagine if let's say, we were in public and we were with Philip Chonglo. And then we meet somebody else. Tapos i-introduce natin sila. This is our friend, Philip Fridays.
It's like the other one. When I saw Edward Villona,
Mm,
he watched Sound of Music.
mm.
He said, "Oh my gosh, it's Edward
Magaling.
Dasmariñas Village."
Mm. Annie, it's Molly's Donuts and Brunch.
Oh my gosh, the
Fluffy and
donuts are so
handcrafted.
good, and so is this cake.
Hmm.
We should have it for our watch.
Dali natin. I'll bring it home. I'll bring it home.
Which one? The
Lagay ko na sa condo.
Ah! At least may sweets na tayo.
Yep.
and the
then
donuts also.
Mhm.
Ah.
Ayan, sabihan niya. Sabi niya, yun ang ano niya.
Ako, Any. Alam mo naman, basta gawa ni Baby Will, patok sa akin. Pag may si Baby Will, may offering, I just say,
Anything Baby Whale did, gusto
nga
mo?
ka na lang. Oo.
So like me?
Ooh! From what I heard, it hasn't happened yet.
Markki! Oh my God.
You guys.
Let's go back to Big Al's. Okay, here we go. So good.
Ayan, kasi Nananakit ka, mapanakit ka sa akin.
Oh, karma. It's a bish.
I love it. Pot to the rescue. Pot to kettle's rescue.
Oh my gosh, I'm pot, you're
I'm
kettle.
kettle.
Oh, I'm definitely pot.
Oh, you gotta be pot in this situation.
Oh, we know that.
That's why. That's why. Inoon ko na lang na ako si kettle. Kasi you're pot.
You're definitely pot.
I'm
We know that.
100% pot.
You are definitely pot.
Ay, nako.
Pero you lost weight, so you're not a spot. Tsaka ikaw, hindi ka naman baka. So hindi ka masyadong kettle.
Kettle! OMG, baka.
Baka! Ang
Ayaw
sarap.
mo, buti na lang
Even
wala
that- did
na
you
ata
taste
si
the-
Babe Ewell.
The plain? Did you
Yeah.
taste the plain?
Mm-mm.
Sobra naman siyang like rich chocolate gooiness and like,
It's so good.
Ang sarap. Subukan natin si Babe Ewell bukas.
hindi ako na bahala doon. Hindi naman kailangan hindi naman kailangan
Mapanakit!
hindi naman kailangan group project, 'di ba?
Hindi group project!
So I was
Oh my
sending,
god.
but I sent something to Alice. I sent her chocolate from Bali. So I sent it to her and I find it finally got through. And so I just put her contact details.
Mm.
Diba I have a pet name for her.
Mm.
So nakarating doon. Sabi ng Grab delivery driver, may Alistasia Beverly Hills dito.
Kasi yun ang lumabas. Kung paano mo sinave.
Alice goes, I can't with the Grab driver calling me Alistasia.
Alistasia Beverly Hills. Oh my gosh.
I want more water.
Overload. Can I have some coffee? It's okay. I need something salty. naman.
Coffee with your tea?
Yeah. Tea with
Where
coffee.
is our bank?
Tea
clock?
over coffee.
Tea over coffee? No, coffee over tea.
Oo nga.
Si Rico nag-reply.
Oh.
Sabi ni Rico Robles sa IG story. Ano daw? Sabi niya, grabe, looks good mga alay sa TMR. Na-miss ko tuloy yung 10 a.m. slot ko
Mhm.
before.
Yep. Rico used to come after us.
Oh, and we
Yeah.
also got cookies. We forgot to tell
Yes, the
them.
Bangkok
Yeah.
cookies, my favorite.
Bangkok cookies
Thanks,
from
Mark.
Mark, and of course we also got Al's cookies.
Big
from
Al's?
Big Al's cookies. But they aren't so big.
We have all sorts of treats.
Sabi ni Romiel, so pag nagpadala kami sa TMR, do we just put Natalie Portman sa receiver? Well, it won't be me kasi he'll be getting it.
Yeah,
So
Well, now
maybe-
you can actually come up and like give it to us.
Mm.
Diba?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually you can put Natalie Portman. Hazel. go
Sayang
down-
nga we didn't see Mark.
Mark, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Mark.
But thank
you can put Natalie Portman. Hazel will go down and pick it up. If you put Rene de Questas,
Chico will go down.
Rainy.
Rainy.
Rainy Ricketts.
Rainy.
Riquiestas.
No, kasi like more, kasi kung Renee, more like Zellweger. Yeah, so,
And
I
then
don't know.
sino yung isa? Robert Redford White.
Redford White, hindi Robert Redford White. Renee. Renee.
Renee Z.
Russo. Sino si Rene Russo?
Oh, I love her, Renee Russo. Tom Cruise. She was married to Tom Cruise.
He was?
Yeah. His first wife, if I'm not mistaken. Tama ba? Renee Russo nga ba?
I'm not sure.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Renee Russo was the first Mrs. Tom Cruise. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like I think I barely remember. But
Did she
I
have a
think-
beard?
I don't know, but pero parang siya eh. Before Katie Holmes, before.
Hindi. Dan Gilroy, asawa niya eh.
Ah, okay. Mimi Rogers? Baka
Mimi
Mimi
Rogers
Rogers.
ang ex ni ano.
Okay. Nako-confuse ko si Mimi Rogers kay Rene Russo, to be fair. Mimi Rogers.
Oh, did you know Tom's actual surname?
Yeah,
What's
It's
his
Greek.
actual? Huh?
it's Greek.
What is it?
Mapother.
Ganun. Mapother the third.
Mapother.
The fourth. So,
But grabe siya. He doesn't age at all.
oh yeah. Hello sa Maverick. Oh my gosh.
Lodi niya si Chico Garcia.
He looked like literally just maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 years older than when he was in. Pero kasi sobrang baby face naman niya sa Top Gun, the original. Hindi naman ganun yung itsura niya kasi doon talaga he really looked like a kid. But I swear, like maybe not more than 10, 15 years older.
You know, Chico, whenever people ask me about your age, they're always like, oh my gosh, so is he really like 36? And I always say, yeah,
Of
around
course.
that age. Actually, he likes to say that he's older. He's actually 33.
Oh! Kasi like, I don't want to I want to manage expectations. you know.
Exactly. So since I am managing expectations for you, ako 17 going on 18.
Fine.
Okay, good.
As long as I keep my 36. I'm fine with that.
And si Hazel 25.
I have to go with 20 if you're 36. 20 going on 21. Markki is 17 going on 18.
Oh, sige, hindi ko papakialaman yung mga age nyo. Basta wag nyo pakialaman yung 36 ko. You can be any age you want. That's not
You
an
don't
issue
care.
with me.
You
That's
don't
Wala
care.
akong issue doon.
Oh, top 10. Wala nang number kasi 10-10 na.
Sige na, go.
Hala, 10-10 na pala.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. Some final greets.
Yes. Shout out to my laundromat.
What? Nag-text.
Sorry kasi I forgot. I brought down my laundry 2 days ago. Kasi at night ko siya binaba.
Oh.
I meant to text them. I forgot. And then they messaged me now. Hi, ma, may laundry kayo dito. Sabi niyo ba tayo palalaba? I guess they're picking up someone else's laundry. And then they found mine.
Oh.
Because I forgot.
Parang,
The
Ma'am,
other bag is
andito
blue.
na po yung panty.
O hindi. I don't get my underwear.
Washed.
Oh, yeah. Not by the laundromat. I wash it sa washing machine ko sa condo.
Oh,
But
that's
like
the
my-
only one that you wash.
Yeah, but my regular clothes, I get them washed. Anyway, hopefully they're gonna be picked up now. Hello, good morning, Japat. Hello to Cyril. Yes, that's the one. Yes, sorry. Yan po, yes. And hello to Goldie, and yeah, that's it.
Talagang on air niya sinasabi yung, yes, that's the one. Pero kausap niya yung mga,
Kasi
yung
sabi niya,
laundromat.
isang bag lang po. I'm like, 2 bags. The other bag is blue. And then pinicture niya, yan po, yes. That's the one.
Tapos on air. Yes, that's
Yan
the
nga.
one. Sabi ko, what is she talking about?
But they're listening.
Ah.
Oh, ito, merong from Anton. Top entry na agad, mag-grocery pa.
Alam mo, kailangan ko ding mag-grocery.
Hindi,
Oh.
tapos na.
Grabe talaga to.
Tapos na.
Napakontrabida.
Tapos na, nag-grocery na. Tapos na
Such a
daw.
contrabida in my life.
Even villains need their own villains.
Ay, nako.
Ay, nako.
I love it.
So let's just give you entries thanking Artsy Fartsy Roxy. Advice that didn't work for me from Andragasa to make sip-sip to my boss para daw ma-promote. Until now, I really don't believe in that. I silently let my amazing work speak for itself to the point that the bosses of my boss know how good I am.
Eh, that's good
That's
kung nangyayari yun. Kasi some people, they actually really need to let everybody know what they're doing.
Yung parang, hindi kasi umaabot
Oo.
dun sa kinauukulan. Yeah. I kind of get
Baka
it.
sa iba napupunta yung credit.
Yung credit, yeah. You can't be too silent. I also agree with that.
Yeah.
From Farmer Sanchez, yung sabi ng influencer na super magaling daw na skincare, pero even with all the filters and all the editing, hindi mo naman nakikita yung improvement sa kanya. Like, not a very good, like, if you're the one pushing that product, it doesn't look like it did great for you.
Yeah.
That's the problem when you're an ambassador for a product. They have to see
You know,
that it kind of like worked on you.
you know what I find funny when it comes to like mga any advertisement for like before and after. You may before and after photos. I find it so funny because you can totally tell na iba yung lighting sa before and iba
Exactly.
yung lighting sa after.
Even worse than that. Have you seen the ones on TikTok? Yung those magic creams?
Oh,
Na alam mo namang dinrawing
it's
nila
so
yung mga
fake.
pekas.
right.
Tapos
And then they just remove it.
Tapos pag ginanon nila, like literally biglang nagiging flawless yung
Yeah.
skin. Like literally
worst.
instantly.
It's so funny.
But
These
it's-
filters.
No,
But
it's
people
not filter.
believe it.
No, but I mean,
It's dinrawing nila, tapos binubura
So,
lang
parang
nila with that.
cheating.
Oh my God, I cannot.
no,
It's
but
so
still, that
ridiculous.
is still kind of a filter if they're drawing on themselves.
It's so
like,
ridiculous.
There are so many photos of people nowadays that they post so many great photos of themselves online, and they look flawless and
Yeah.
perfection embodied, and then you see them in person, you're like, wait a second,
You can
That's not
totally
you.
tell. Tsaka alam mo pag scam
and you look
talaga,
like a
yung
cartoon.
Yeah.
hindi, tas yung iba yung kunyari yung before and after. Kunyari, whitening or something like that. Kunyari, it evens dark spot. So, kunyari may dark spot ka sa braso, pipicturean yung before, nakitang-kita mo yung dark spot sa braso.
Yeah.
And then yung after, parang naglighten. But then when you see the actual composition of the photo, yung buong braso light na. So,
Yeah.
it means iba yung lighting for both or iba yung, ano mo yun, iba yung pagka-edit.
True.
It's really weird.
At saka grabe lang yung, and apparently it works. Because that's why more and more people are doing it because benta sa general public, I guess. And
Yeah.
it looks effective to them. When to the more discerning eye, like, Diyos ko, napaka-fake naman itong.
Napaka-obvious.
Napaka-obvious. Coming from Jammer Monica, pag late ka na nakauwi, himasin mo daw yung elbow mo para hindi ka mapagalitan ng parents mo.
Ganun ba yun?
Ayun. Lagi kong ginagawa, lagi din akong bugbog sa nanay ko. Obviously, it doesn't work.
No, but there's one thing that they say, that if you're about to sneeze and you don't want to sneeze, like for example, you're in church or whatever, you pinch your, I don't know what you call
Okay, the
this, in
flesh between your thumb and your forefinger.
index. Yeah. So you press that really hard and you'll stop sneezing.
Oh, that's weird. Ang alam ko naman, you press that when you have a headache. That's what we do.
No.
Maybe it's just for that, ENT.
And it's so weird, like when I have a really bad headache, so i-massage ni Baby Whale, yung yun nga, that the in between.
Sana all.
One- One would always be more painful than the other. So kailangan nahanapin muna niya kung alin yung masakit. So pipindutin niya yung left kunyari and I'm like, nope, nothing. Tapos pag pinindot niya yung right, I'm like, ah! And when I scream, dun niya lalong didiinan. So I swear, Hazel. I swear. I swear. You know what I mean. Kasi pipindutin mo daw dapat. Parang dudurugin mo yung... Dudurugin mo dapat daw. Yung
Siya.
parang something na buo.
So diba when pag sinabi ni Baby, well, can I do that for you? Sabihin mo G, diba? So ano tawag dito? G-spot? Kasi G.
Hindi naman. Ano lang tawag dyan? Reflexology. Let's stick with that.
Reflexology.
Let's
Okay.
stick with that. And Tampupu says, advice that didn't work for me. My friend advised me to invest in crypto right before the market dipped big time. You know, this is, alam mo, like that entire thing still confuses me up to now. So
Me too.
I have zero.
I have no
But some people are
Understanding.
so good at it.
Kasi
Like
nga
they've
they're
made
good
so
at
much
it.
money already.
Yep.
It's amazing. And when you hear about
How
the
much they
success
earned.
story, sobrang nakakaingit and you're like, I should get into this. But then it's like, but I
It's so
don't know what to
confusing.
do.
I don't know what it
anything
is.
I don't know
about
how this works.
You know, if anyone actually si Myrit's been messaging me.
Mm.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, I should ask Myrit to help me out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, kasi 'di ba she's doing so well.
Ako, if you know
Exactly.
anyone who will just give me money, tell me.
Actually, that's true too. And Super Swerte Guy says, yung be productive. Ayun, sinunod ko naman. Pero parang in the wrong sense. Kasi ang dami kong anak. 5 panganay, 3 bunso.
Ay, wow.
Wow.
Wow, productive siya sobra.
Thank you, Nick Cannon. Next.
Oy, sabi ni Favorite Rusher, Forex daw is more legit. Well,
well,
yun
iba-iba
yung
pa
mas
yan,
ano
ha?
niya, diba?
Oo.
Pwede bang
Kanya-kanyang ano
magpaturo?
yun.
Like, parang I need a tutorial.
Nakakalito siya. Hindi mo magugustuhan yun. Oo.
Let's ask.
Parang gusto ko ng like private
And since
tutorial.
nakakalito,
Malilito. Oo,
Since
nakakalito
nakakalito,
siya.
Chico, you can go downstairs and then
Oh,
Hazel
para
and I
walang
will-
distraction.
Hazel and I will
talaga.
talk to baby.
Hindi. Magkakan ka na. Habang nagtuturuan kayo. May nakakan ka na outfit. Na.
Talaga to.
And also, from Shivana, true story, may Batangueña lola would always say, with her thick Batangueña accent, ang hirap maligo sa umaga gawa ng sobrang lamig ng unang buhos. To which, my pilosopong tito would tell her, edi ibuhos mo yung unang buhos sa dingding. Kapilosopo. Yeah, that advice never worked for her. From Fitz Villafuerte, try until you succeed. I realized there are just some things that are not meant to be. Kaya nga nag-give up na ako sa pangarap kong maging art film actor.
Oh.
Nag-director na lang ako.
Oh!
That is the way to go.
That
Like
might work.
Chico and I, my dream
Yeah.
to
Meron
open
kaming-
a spa.
Hindi, ano tayo? Casting couch.
Management.
Casting couch?
Management.
Management.
Ay, nakalimutan ko pala i-watchlist yung
Management.
isa kong pinanood.
Oh, what?
My Massive Blank. Sounds like Doc. That's the actual title. It's like a documentary. My Massive
TikTok.
Yeah.
My massive TikTok.
Is this from a legit streaming site?
No, it's legit. But like, it's about men with like massive, yeah, you know what?
You know what?
And how it's
Speaking
not
of-
always a good thing. Na it actually can become a problem. Like one of them is considering getting it operated on to make it smaller.
Really?
To make it more average. Kasi parang nahihirapan na siya eh. Like, kasi hindi siya like everybody breaks up with him eventually, you know. Parang they're just there for the novelty or like to try it. And then, because it's not pleasurable to some people when it's too much. So it becomes more of a problem than a good thing.
Okay.
Tapos parang feeling niya daw na o-objectify siya. Na parang women just get with him because of that and not because of who he is. Basta maraming iba-iba yung nandun sa movie na na-feature and iba-iba yung story nila. Anyway, I remembered it because of our conversation.
Actually, speaking of Kevin Bacon, meron siyang bagong movie.
Si Kevin Bacon?
Mm-mm.
What's it called?
Asan na yun?
Is this real?
This is real. This is real. As an actor, bakit wala? Anyway, I'll get back to you on that. I will get back to you on that. Anyway, from Mayi, hayaan mo na. That's an actual advice. Pero sabi niya, to be honest, whenever someone says this to me, I can't help but roll my eyes. I mean, I know we eventually need to let go of the things that upset us, but it's not easy.
Hindi lahat pwedeng palampasin.
Hindi lahat pwedeng palampasin, and I kind of need guidance on how to navigate my feelings and not just let it go. Kasi pag unresolved, pwede mo siyang i-let go, pero babalik siya.
I agree.
Yeah. And from Duriana Jones, yung sabi ng mga folks, sa hinaba-haba ng prosesyon, sa simbahan din ng tuloy. But in my case, sa hinaba-haba ng relasyon, nagkasawaan at naghiwalay ang ending. Pero kasi when you think about it, if you can't last as jowa, okay na rin yun. Kasi like, if you're talking about a lifetime together, if you can't last 10, 15 years, what makes you think you can last the rest of your life? Baka
Yeah.
nga you're not a good
Mhm.
fit, di ba?
Yeah.
Mm.
Kasi kung parang,
At least mas,
At
kumbaga,
least-
less hassle na yung pagdadaanan yung hiwalayan.
Exactly. Kasi kung meron ng kasal, especially in the Philippines, it would be infinitely harder.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
So for me, dodge the bullet. And
The top.
the top. O nga pala, advice that didn't work for me comes from self-proclaimed gorgeous.
Self-proclaimed gorgeous says.
Sabi nila, maghintay lang daw ako, darating yung guy na para sa akin. Eh, hindi naman ako lumalabas ng bahay. So ano, akyat bahay, makakatuluyan ko. Somebody will,
Sana naman wala, di ba? Parang wag na lang.
parang single na lang.
Parang wag ka na lang sanang magkaroon ng ano.
Single ka na lang.
Oo.
Nakakatakot naman
Parang
yung
medyo
dadating sa
scary yung
buhay mo.
That
akit
is
bahay.
Okay, what about us?
Advice that didn't work for me. Well, I'm not saying this na super specific, but in general, like when people say take the high road, I don't agree that you always have to take the high road,
Oh.
especially when they get like super dirty, when they play dirty
Mhm.
or they do you dirty. I can get down and dirty with them. You know what I mean? And there are certain situations, certain instances that needs that.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, yung kung kailangan nating mag mud wrestling, ay G, hindi kita uurungan. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just take the high road kung medyo you're playing dirty and you're hitting below the belt.
Yeah.
For me, yun yung ano ko. Si Chico dapat yan ang ituro natin eh. Kasi
Yeah.
you're the take the high road person eh.
Always take the high road, which
Mm-mm.
is great. I mean, in theory,
Yeah.
but
We
you
should
know, for-
teach you a thing or two
you know
about
what?
mud wrestling.
Mine is similar to Hazel's, but mine is more of the turn the other cheek. Like, not
Yeah.
just take the high road, but also, yeah, hurt me, but hurt me more. I mean,
Well, what scenario are
Excuse
we,
me, am I in the
are
right
we
room?
talking about
that's,
here?
you know, they my Lola used to tell me that all the time. Turn the other cheek. Part of me understands where that's coming from. Like, just, but I don't feel the need to be stepped all over.
Yeah. Step on me.
But I just don't like the concept of allowing people to have any power over me or any of the people that I love in my life.
Yeah.
So I will fight back.
Yeah.
And this is something I learned from Hazel.
We
But-
should always be ready to fight back. I mean, we're not the ones instigating the fight.
Yeah, yun. That's very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Lalo na if you were not the one. Kasi parang ang hirap din nung lalaban ka pero pag
Hindi.
tinrace mo, ikaw naman pala yung nagsimula.
Hindi,
ng
I,
gulo.
oo.
I never start fights. I will
I finish them.
finish them. But okay, on a positive note, another entry, I guess, is something I learned from Anitra. Queen things. It's not really from Anitra. It's more from, well, Michelle Visage and Anitra. You know, there are people in my past who've told me, Markki, you know, when you're in the gym and people are looking at you funny, or when people are, you know, they say certain things to you or get angry at you for certain things that because of how you look, because I have a RBF, a resting bish face. Yeah, just keep going and just keep that resting B face because they don't deserve a smile from you. But something I learned from Anitra was that a smile goes a long way.
It does.
Oh, that's nice.
It
Yeah.
lights up the entire mood. If
Mm.
someone says, like, for example, something that happened to me this week when someone said, "Ang suplado naman yan," I turned around and I smiled, and the entire trajectory changed.
Yeah.
It was like, "Oh, you're home. You're back home from Bali." Yes, I am. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
small touch of kindness, I guess, will go far.
And it's not being plastic.
It's just a
Kasi
smile.
di ba sometimes people say that, parang plastic mo naman. Parang like, no, I mean like you're trying to be personable.
True.
And true, you don't know the person, but it doesn't hurt to like kind of like make a connection,
Yeah.
no matter if you're complete strangers. Ako siguro for me, because people have told me in the past to act a certain way. Okay, and they would tell me na whether tell me or tell other people, and madidinig ko na lang na parang, why don't you blank? You know,
Not be
why
yourself,
doesn't
basically.
Chico be blank? Actually, no, more of like the opposite. But I'm like, everything has its schedule, and why am I following yours? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, and eventually I'll get there, but it was less traumatic because I took my time getting there.
Yeah, it was in your
It's
own
like,
time.
it's my own time. It's my life.
Your
Like,
timeline.
why am I following your timeline? Parang gusto niya kasi, no, you have to do this now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not my schedule. If I'm not ready, then I'm not doing it.
That's not my schedule. I need to get run over. I need to get an eye piercing. I need to get all sorts of things done
Exactly.
before I reach.
No, it's that whole, just to make a different example. Parang yung parang ba't wala ka pang asawa? Or ba't wala ka pang girlfriend, boyfriend? We have different schedules. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's like, just because this worked for you at that age, it doesn't mean it will work for another person at that age.
Yeah.
Some people start early, some people start late.
Mm.
And, I really, don't like when people
You don't like being pressured.
use their schedule
Yeah.
for my life, because your schedule is fine for yours, for your life. And my schedule is fine for mine.
So baka kailan ka magiging open for this throuple to actually thrive? In your own time, sabi mo nga, diba? So,
Siguro
no
mga 2000 and never.
sabi tuloy ni Kelly, Hazel, sana okay ka lang. Hindi natin bati si Chico.
Oh my gosh, guys. New record. 10:30.
O sige
Oh
na,
my
bye-bye na.
God.
We'll see you on Monday.
I think Gail's up next. Bye.
Bye.
You're welcome,
Team
Gail.
Sasha!
You're welcome.
Bye.